Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all good and taking good care of yourselves. Today I am here to bring you a testing video. I asked on my Instagram, basically I got a massive box from Makeup Revolution and I asked on my Instagram if you wanted to see a testing video. I went through the box and there was a lot of products, but there wasn't everything of a category of the makeup, if that makes sense. So there will be a few missing pieces of this makeup, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, get started. I've already done my brows with a little bit of soap brows purely because I don't feel like I could give a good verdict on a brow product if I hadn't already got soap in my brows. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with base today. They sent over a lot of brushes, which some of these look fab, some of these are a little random, like this one. Also, whoopsies, rough to get started already. Also, can I just say the packaging of these brushes it was a lot. It was really hard to get them out. So yeah, that's fun, great. They basically got in touch with me and asked that I want to try the new Conceal and Glow foundation. I just heard the conceal and I thought it was concealer, so I don't actually think I have my shade in this. They did send over five foundations, so hopefully one of them matches me relatively okay. If not, great. Okay, so one of the first products they sent over was the liquid powder. I'm really excited about this because I don't know if you guys have seen the Fasali, is it Fasali? Something like that. They do a liquid powder and it looks amazing, like really good. You guys know I'm not really a big fan of primers, but it looks really good. However, it's £50. So obviously with this being Makeup Revolution, it's going to be a lot more affordable, which I'm all about. And yeah, it basically, I think this is pretty much meant to do the same thing, so that's good. I don't really know how you're meant to apply this though. Like, do I shake it? I'm gonna shake it because I feel like you can't really go wrong with shaking, can you? I don't even know if I'm meant to like apply it with my hands or a brush. I'm gonna do my hands just because it's a pore filling. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, it's really runny, like water runny. Weird. I'm just gonna rub it in. This is meant to be really mattifying as well, so an oily person like me loves. This is doing absolutely nothing. Like, I don't, maybe I'm not shaking it up enough, I don't know. Oh, and I do just want to clarify, obviously these products were gifted to me, but I've not been asked to do this video. I'm just doing this off my own want and your guys' want. Okay, I can confirm this does not fill in your pores whatsoever. They're still there to be seen. Maybe it's mattified a little bit. Like, it's a pore blurring makeup serum. It's definitely a serum consistency, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Now we're going to go with foundation, which I really don't know what colour in this I'm going to be. I would have automatically went to go towards probably a 9, but the 9 looks like ghostly white. It's a pump as well, so I'm going to pump a tiny bit out of the 8. Wow, that's pale. Oh, this is going to be so white. These are so pale. This is totally my fault because I thought they were asking for a concealer shade. I might mix with a normal foundation because I just I don't think I could make that match me. They're also all really pink tone. Like, look at that. So I'm going to try and apply a little bit of 8. I'm going to use one of their brushes. So it is this, okay, this is my cover in foundation. Why? This is the R7. This is so pale. It also has a really strong smell of something. I feel like I'm gonna have to mix this. This is completely my fault, obviously, but that is so pale. It also seems like quite a sheer coverage foundation. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Anastasia foundation just because I know this is a really dark shade, and I'm gonna mix it in. It's so bad of colour. Obviously that is completely my fault. I feel like they sent me a good few shades to try and hope that I would have a colour in there, but I thought they asked for concealer, and that's my poorness on not reading emails properly. I definitely think the Anastasia foundation has helped. Okay, I'm going to go in with concealer now. So the concealer they sent me was the Conceal and Define. I actually have already tried this. Obviously, I feel like everyone and their mum has tried this concealer because obviously it was meant to be a massive dupe of Tarte Shape Tape. So that's how long this concealer's been out. I'm going to go in with the shade C6, which is going to really brighten everything up, which I don't really need everything to be brightened up, but I haven't used this concealer in ages. I actually started using their Conceal and Define Infinite one not that long ago, but it was actually a year ago, and I really liked it. Okay, so just conceal your places. And then I'm going to look for a brush that's good for concealer. Maybe this one, which is the R4. I'm just going to start to pat that in. It's maybe a little bit of a smaller brush than I would usually like, but I don't know if I don't like this concealer anymore or what's the crack. I used to love this concealer. I'm just going to take that over my eye a little bit too. I feel like I'm already off to a really bad start on this video purely because I don't have the right foundation shade. Okay, so I just went off camera really quickly and I bronzed up and I used the R8 brush, which I really liked for doing my bronzer. It's very nice to just kind of pat it in, but obviously I didn't have a Makeup Revolution bronzer, so I didn't want to do that on camera. The next product I'm going to be testing is the translucent powder, and also they sent over this little powder sponge. There's one really good thing about not having fake nails on, and it's being able to pick at the packages of things so easily. Also, I hate this. This is very similar to, I think it's Ben Nye, and it's just a hassle, so I'm just going to pop that down in a bit of kitchen roll because what else am I meant to put it on? Who knows? I'm going to use a brush first to apply the powder just because that's what I would always do in my makeup routine. So I'm going to use the R8 for applying the powder under my eyes. This is a little bigger than a brush that I would normally use. I feel like every time I do a testing video, it doesn't really work out well, and it's not always the product's fault, it's usually just me. I'm just going to pack that powder everywhere else. This powder is meant to be translucent, and I had said it has a quite dramatic white cast, personally, for me. But yeah, my last testing video was literally the last YouTube video I filmed for ages whenever I didn't film for ages. And it was a Anastasia testing video, and it just didn't go well. To be fair, I haven't used that palette since because that just went so bad. I don't know if I would reach this powder purely because of the packaging. Also, everything looks a little bit weird, like really odd. Like my base just does not look good. I don't know if it's because of the lighter foundation or what. And like, I really like Makeup Revolution concealers, so I don't know why today. Maybe, do you know what, it could have been this underneath that's maybe made everything bad, and also the fact that the foundation does not match me. The only area that I would really use like baking, by the way, would be on my nose, and I don't even do it all the time, but I love a sponge like this for doing it. These are amazing. So this is their Create Your Look Ultimate Powder Sponge, which for powder these sponges are generally great. I haven't tried this one, but I do have one from another brand that is literally amazing, so I'm hoping that this is just as good. But yeah, I just like to go down the sides of my nose like this. This sponge is very hard too, and with a powder sponge, in my opinion, you don't use it wet, personally, because it's microfiber, so it's the way I like it that it picks everything up, but you can just kind of tell it's not great. I just did my bronzer and my blusher, and now I'm going to do my brows. So they sent over 2 brow products, which was the Laminate Brow or the Brow Balayage. I'm going to look at both of these and kind of see what's more up my cup of tea. Also, I feel like my foundation is kind of matching in a lot more now that I have everything else on, and obviously I did go over it with the... Oh, this is weird. So you've got 2 sides. That's pretty cool. These are definitely more my type of brow pencils. They're like skinny ones personally. I like the thicker ones. I feel like this is a thicker one than the brow lamination. And obviously I was not for trying the brow gel. Sorry. But I'm just gonna fill my brows in with the wee pencil. Also, what colour is this? Dark brown. And literally just doing little hair strokes. It's kind of struggling to go through my soap brow. Oh, this is actually quite nice. You kind of need to warm it up a little bit. Obviously I don't do very much to my brows, but I kind of like them a little bit filled in, just the tiniest bit. So yeah, that's one brow filled in and one brow not. So you can see it definitely does its job. Also, I'm aware my style of brows is not everyone's cup of tea, as people seem to let me know these days. Also, my baby hairs are generally, like, I don't even know if it's baby hairs or what the crack is, but if anybody has any advice on how to like not look like a frizzy mess all the time, let me know. Oh, I actually really like this brow pencil. Now that I'm like using it, I think it's nice. I would definitely go for it again. It's pretty good brow day, if I do say so myself. Next up we have the Ultimate Nudes eyeshadow palette, which I feel like this is such a like copy of Huda Beauty. They didn't send over an eye base, and for me personally an eye base is a necessity, so I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Shake Primer, and I'm just gonna shake that up, mainly because this will not like ruin what is underneath there. And you only need 1 drop of this as well. Yeah, you just shake this up and then pop it on your eye. It's really quick and easy to use. I like it as my like everyday like primer when I'm not going for something super dramatic. And just kind of whack that all over. I know this is not Makeup Revolution, I'm a big fat cheater, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go in with the shade in the palette, which is the darkest colour. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna start packing this along my lash line a little bit. Do you know what this brush actually really reminds me of? Which, if you were blessed enough to know this brush, you have had a good makeup career, is a MAC 221. Hello Pigment. Hello Pigment. Pretty good. Okay, I'm really blending this kind of patchy, so I don't want any judgment. I'm really impressed. Like really impressed. I'm just kind of softening the edges with the same brush, just lightening the pressure. I'm just gonna go in with another brush, and I'm gonna go in with that shade beside the brown, which is the pinky tone. I wish there was like a lighter brown shade, but this is a cute like Valentine's Day palette, even though it's been and gone. Oh, this is kind of nice. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the brown and just deepen that up. She's a lot more lighter than I thought she was going to be, so I think we're going to use her, which is her there, just on the lid. Oh, this is kind of cute. I feel like this isn't an awful look. What do you think? Yeah, I'm just going to use a bit of the fixing mist because eyeshadow isn't sticking the way I would like, so I'm just going to wet my brush. Oh, that's such a nice mist. Look. Oh, lovely. This is so like a Valentine's Day look. I feel like if you're a makeup beginner, Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes are not bad. Like if you're just kind of getting started, they're pretty decent. Just not gonna lie though, I don't feel like the wet brush is doing very much. It's just kind of destroying the eyeshadow. I've never been a brush wetter personally. I do generally think this look is generally okay. Like it's not bad. I wish I had an eyeliner though. And I'm just going to take this little angled brush they give me and do underneath. We're gonna use this weird brush for the inner corner, which is, that's a terrible inner corner colour. I'm gonna grab a little bit of my Max Udali and pop it in my inner corner because I need a little bit of shimmer in there. I also don't really know whether to put lashes on or just do mascara, but I will say that I have no mascara to try. Okay, so I just put on some lashes and some lip liner because I didn't get a lip liner, and I'm gonna try this gloss now. This gloss is called Drippin', but it actually looks like there's teardrops everywhere. Okay, my camera doesn't want to focus because it's so rude. I feel like this is meant to be a Fenty Beauty dupe. That's a fat applicator. I love the applicator on this. It's definitely designed for people that have their lips done, so not me, but also that colour. Damn. I wasn't sure whether to curl or straighten my hair today, so I didn't do anything. So it looks pathetic, but I'm not mad at this look. Like, if I was going to work or something like that there, I would definitely not feel like self-conscious. However, would I post it on the gram? Probably not. I feel like the whole foundation situation, it went okay in the end. However, I feel like if I had just stuck, why am I playing with my hair like that? That's so annoying. If I had just stuck to that one shade, I feel like your gal would be a ghost right now. So, but that's my fault, not the brand's. I want to get that very clearly across. But I like, the brows are nice. The skin, I'm really not overly impressed, but I'm not, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like I always hate stuff the first time I try them, but the eyeshadow palette is cute. Would I buy it? Probably not, because it doesn't have enough shades in there for me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I'm sorry for being such a disaster as per usual. Let me know if there's any videos you want me to film. I had a really good idea, and I said on Instagram about me eating your guys' like weird food, like me testing and eating them, your guys' weird food like combinations, because I'm a fussy eater. So let me know if you want to see that. And yeah, I'm gonna go take this off now because I don't want to leave it on my face.